This is Joanna Ehat. She is our senior visual art student of the month. We always, at the end of the school year, pick a senior who we think just exemplified everything that we're looking for in a student. We usually bring some of their artwork, but I found out this morning that Joe took all hers home yesterday. But Joe comes to class every day, smiling, happy, helps others. Gosh, I could go on and on and on and on. Plus, she does incredible artwork.
She's one of those students that, for me, it's been, again, I get the opportunity to have students multiple times. And so, obviously, I've had her since 10th grade. I've watched her grow as a young lady into the wonderful person that she is. I watched her talents blossom. I watched her confidence blossom. I watched her explore how to bring out her creativity and her artwork so that it says something when you look at it. And I'm so proud of her, and I can't wait to see what SCAD brings out in her. I love you.
She's going to Savannah's College of Art and Design. And are you playing lacrosse?
Don't make me.
Are you playing lacrosse too?
Yes.
So thank you. And thank you, Mom and Dad.
It's a rare pleasure that a student and a teacher get to be in the same classroom, maybe 5 different times. Alex has been in my class since the 10th grade, Computer Apps 1, Computer Apps 2, Microsoft Office certification, Lodging Management 1, Lodging Management 2. In every class, Alex has had close to 100%. He's an amazing student. It's a privilege that I've had to have him for 5 classes. Alex, before we start just with the student month, and Alex is Microsoft Certified Master, by the way, which is comes from Microsoft. It's a very rare award that a student in high school is going to get Master Certified. Alex is Master Certified. That means he's certified in Word, Expert, Excel Expert, Access, PowerPoint. And did you take the Outlook? No. And he didn't have to take the Outlook to be it, but I thought maybe since you did everything else over here, he was going to take Outlook. But he didn't have to take the Outlook to be Master Certified. Those are Excel Expert, Word Expert are very difficult exams. Then, Alex is also a member of the FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. First time that Ken Allen participated in the state level. Alex is in the toughest competition at the state. He won first place in database design and applications and qualified to go to California for nationals. And that was the first time Ken Allen. There were only 4 people who even made it to the states that qualified, because they had to take a 2-hour exam and then take another 2-hour exam when they're at the conference. So congratulations on that, Alex. Alex will also be receiving his medal for Master Certification from Microsoft at graduation. He'll be wearing that, and you are also the Business Student of the Month, so thank you.
How you doing? Social Studies Student of the Month this month is Mary Daly. Mary comes to class every day, prepared and ready to learn. But what sets Mary apart from all of her classmates is her willingness to extend the government content. One of the things I love about Mary is her willingness to ask questions. She loves and loves to ask questions. And a lot of times, she'll ask those questions, and it'll end up in a half-hour, 45-minute class discussion on the government content. And what that does is it gets all of her classmates into the content just like her, and will unfortunately be sidetracked, but it extends the knowledge of everybody, and she helps out myself in teaching the class. So thank you very much, Mary. Congratulations.
This is Kyle Pearson, our Student of the Month for World Languages. And like Mr. Streckengoss says, we're here this morning to honor and recognize those that exceed our expectations daily. And that's absolutely how I would describe Kyle. I've never met a student like him who he can just get it and assemble the rules in his head and speak it. And he's probably pretty annoyed with me because I ask him every other week, are you sure you don't speak Spanish at home? Are you sure you don't have someone in your family that speaks Spanish? Because it's unbelievable that he can just do this at the Spanish 2 level. In addition, he's pretty humble about it too. He's not boisterous in the classroom. He quietly helps everyone else around him, and I just enjoy having him. Thank you.
I'm Mr. Hopkins. This is Sharon Way. She's my student of the month. Sharon Way is my student of the month for a number of reasons, because she's following my golden rule to never ask me any questions. And she does that very well. And the reason why she never asked me any questions because our class is a project-based class, and they are required to follow a 12-step design process. So the only way she asks questions if they have followed their design process, where they come up with their, a whole lot of solutions. So every time Sharon comes to me, she has a lot of solutions. All she needs is answers of putting all those things together. Not only she's a great student, but the reason why she's a student of the month is because of her leadership skills. She's always the project leader in the class, and they turn out outstanding projects. And she's a wonderful student. She's just a joy to be around every day, and she can be a wonderful engineer. So that's why Sharon Way is our student of the month for technology.
Student of the month for the PE department is Stephen Smith. I have Stephen twice every day. He's got so much energy, so it's really great that I have him twice every day. He puts full effort into every game, every sport that we're playing. He's a really great team player, which is really important, especially in team sports class. And he's also really supportive of all the other students, some that don't have as great of skills, some people that don't have a lot of experience with certain things. He's always willing to help everybody out, make sure everybody's involved in all of the games. So, you know, something very important for our PE classes. So, congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to introduce Savannah Nichols. I teach a class of 11 to 12 students with disabilities. And every year I'm blessed, and I mean that, with amazing students that will come in and mentor in my room. I can't begin to describe what kind of personality Savannah has with my students. They love her. She works with them very closely one-on-one. She has one particular student named Hannah who's not here, and I was hoping to bring Hannah up to give her her award, but she does amazing with Hannah, and I don't know what else to say. She's just a natural at working with students, being a good leader for them, and they love them. And I also have another student back there, Caitlin. She does the same thing, and I'm forever honored to have them in my classroom. And we love them, don't we? Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so the math student of the month for this month is Stephen Dunn, and he comes into class every day with a great attitude and a big smile. And also a big thing that I'm in my class is effort, and he's willing to put that in every day. And he also helps out in the classroom by keeping other students on task. So, just keep up the good work, man.
I'm Mrs. Dupleshane, and this is Mariah, and I selected her for the English Department Student of the Month from my English 3 class, second period. And I thought of Mariah for this award because she is very persistent and positive and patient in a class that is very busy and active, and it takes a while sometimes for me to get to help her, but she's always working. She's just diligent. She's working, and she puts such effort and detail into her work, and I really admire that. I think she's a good role model in the class. Coincidentally, Mrs. Bennett, who was her journalism teacher, also would like to nominate her as a Student of the Month, and she wasn't able to be here this morning, so she asked me to just convey how much she has enjoyed having Mariah in class over the course of the year for journalism, and that she just has this positive attitude that makes her pleasant to be around. So congratulations.
Mr. Jensen has written a little write-up here about Shania that he'd like for me to read for you. Often second semester is difficult to select a student of the month. This semester, however, it was an easy choice almost right away. Shania Curtis is a student with an outstanding work ethic who goes above and beyond expectations. Shania is respectful of everyone and a pleasure to have in class. I believe that Shania has shown exceptional character, and her quiet, good nature is inspirational to everyone. Her work is always neat and in tip-top shape, a clear indication of her respect for learning. I am pleased to select Shania as April Science Student of the Month, and happy to have her introduced this way to the main campus as well. You will all be pleased to have her join you over here next year.
Good morning. My name is Ms. Traver, and this is Amy. And every time I do Student of the Month, once a year, always in May, I always have to compete with the Spanish teachers that speak Spanish up here. Thank you, Ms. Nicholson, for not doing that. And I've always wanted to say something science-y, kind of nerded out this morning. So this morning, my hypothalamus is signaling my pituitary to produce too much adrenaline, and my heart is racing. So there's my science speak for you. But I knew you'd appreciate that. I chose Amy for all the same reasons that we always pick the Student of the Month. Very hard worker, always very positive, comes to class, motivates others, kind of gives that little jab like I do as to why they're not doing their work and listening to their iPods too much or socializing too much. But her work is always complete. She's a very hard worker, hopefully has a very promising career in sciences, and we all wish you well. So congratulations.